Hello, hello. It actually worked. I love it when things work out that great. As my dog's chewing his bone next to me, so sorry for the noise. He loves chewing on his little chews and everything. So let's go ahead and continue our journey into Fields of Mystria, where I have been trying my darndest to try to get different cow colors, and I just keep getting the same cow. So I'm gonna have to try different cow colors. So, going ahead and return back to the controller after I got everything going with the I ended up stopping like midway. It had just started the berry farm for the one section. Here's our little field that we've got going on here. We managed to open it up and get everything into place for our animals. That way they can eat to their heart's content and I'm not constantly trying to keep up with them in this. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I pet them all. I think I need to go and get me some cookies. Yes. Well, no, I can't because I got too many different young cows and they can't do anything. I heard one of them move in the background. Be patient, everybody. Be patient. What are you? Yeah, I forgot. I was also going... That is true. I can totally go for the chickens right now while I wait for the... As I still got teleporting cows everywhere. Managed to get that lovely arch through leveling up the town, which I'm pretty sure that dried up in terms of, like, actual town improvements, so... We'll have to pick up the occasional quest, but it seems like it's... I heard that's extremely rare, so that'll be very interesting to see if I ever come across one. The singing Katie did. Yeah, we gotta do the berry farm. Let's see mine. There's one. Don't worry, I'm only deforesting you to try to get a hold of some berries. I don't think it's going to be very easy for me to win this. Go ahead and start south. So that way I can go get me some different colored chickens. Can't remember, I think I was also trying to upgrade and get I got the gold. Maybe I have to get 2 gold for the next section. I'll talk to you. Oh, if it isn't Mullane, need some ranching supplies? Yes. First of all, where's the yellow chicken? Okay. So we need red and blue for that. Red, blue, and pink. And fall, spring. That's going to drive me nuts. I don't know what they're... I guess it would be alphabetical order for the tier, I guess. Fall, spring, summer, and winter. Let's try... I'm pretty sure I got a gold rooster. And maybe I need to breed 2 golds for it. Might look that up real quick. How to get... I know, like, for me, it's like... I want to say it's obviously going to correspond with the actual, like, season that I'm in. Yeah, it looks like it. That would make sense. I think you gotta breed like 2 tiers. You gotta breed like the 2 tiers to get the. So yes, I have to get another gold chicken, which like I said, it makes sense. So that means I'd have to get. Where's my gold boy? Make sure, yeah, it's a boy, so I gotta get a gold female. Shall we name you? I think that's cute. Pip. Does it make sense? Probably not, but it makes sense to me. So, once that chicken grows up, we can then try again for another ball and all that. In the meantime, I guess let's do some random breeding to get the red and the blue. Because the yellow one's going to upgrade, so it's gotta be and it's gonna be between these guys. Brown, spotted, and white. I'm ready to try to get the appropriate cow and chicken. Not that it probably won't work out. Because first of all, I need to make sure that I have the appropriate, I think it's like a tier 2, tier 1s. Those look remarkably identical to each other and I don't like it. Okay, sugar, maple. Cake, you're gonna be a lucky dog. For me to try to get the other. Probably should buy a male for another male. Try to get the rest of these chickens. Got the spotted. That works, because unfortunately he's probably going to be a little bit of a fodder bird. Basically, as soon as I get what I want, unfortunately, sell them because I only have so much room. Harsh, yes, but I'm sure he'll go to a good home while I'm basking in my chickens. Pretty sure I watered these, but I can just make sure. No, I didn't. I'm a terrible person. I forgot to water. Oops. Take care of you guys. Plant this. Don't know if it'll grow in time, but plant it anyway. So I decided to, for the sake of how everything's going to work from here, is I've decided to next week start streaming Cult of the Lamb, which will unfortunately start on Tuesday versus Sunday because due to some life circumstances, I've got to deal with some things on Sunday. So I was going to do a makeup stream on, say, like Monday, but then it's like, well, it's going to look... Whatever the problem is, I think I'm pretty sure it's going to be bleeding into Monday as well. So Tuesday I'll be back and we'll be starting some Cult of the Lamb. Okay, I gotta remember you. Okay, so start with you. Pretty sure it's you. Yes. See what happens. I need to write this down. We got... I'm certain it's spotted. What are you? Well, I know you're a chicken, but... Put this in, like, in a note or something. Because in case I am right, and... Be chicken colors. This one would be spotted and... I'm gonna say spotted and gray. I'm probably wrong, but for now I need a placeholder because I don't feel like... trying to run back in time before... So we'll do like spotted and gray for our first actual notes for cows for this. Yeah, I might have time for it, but I'm not gonna run the risk. Because the last time where I thought I could make it, the little engine that could, I ended up failing miserably. And I was gonna ship these, but put them up instead. Put you in there. You guys in there. Put the cookies away for now. And go ahead and go to bed and see what happens. I'm not sure how long it takes. It's like a weekend game. But we'll see what happens. Oh, that's right. It's storming today. I pet you. I don't know if these are ready, and I'm half afraid of... I think I can harvest them normally, so yeah, so I don't think they're ready yet. Go over there and go take care of the chickens and cows. Now let's go for a swim. I think I forgot to take care of the... Pet you, pet you, pet you, pet you, pet you, pet you. You, and you. Grab the stuff. No, I don't want to feed you milk. That's weird. As much as everybody might be all like, well, drinking milk is weird. And I mean, I guess you're not wrong about that, because... But I can't help it. Go ahead and ship this stuff out. Take a look at our quests and see if there's anything we can do. Yeah, it's ship 40 fish. 40 fish in mines, so let's go ahead and go into the mines and maybe kill like 2 birds with 1 stone. Oop, give me those back. I want those back. And go ahead and maybe go into the mines and kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Knock out the fishing and the mining at the same time. Maybe start from the lower levels first, since we haven't really explored those too much. And heck, we got plenty of food, so... Swim! Try to keep things to the necessary, so I'm not running around with a bunch of stuff in my pockets. I already have a bunch of stuff in my pockets. Who knew killing those things would do that? Nope, no fish here. Oh, wait. Oh, that was a mushroom. I was like, what's the sound? Like, what happened here? That was a mushroom that did that. He's making angry noises. We're going to ignore the angry noises because it's not really... Nope. It's like, I gotta wait for you to jump? Yep. That has to be a really painful way to go, getting smacked and like going flying into like a wall or something. I don't know if I have you, I think yeah, I did. Which again, try to keep it to the, even though it's already being, you just catch a stone? You just caught a stone. That's a little funny. Ooh, big fish. See if I can catch it. Catch the big fish. Come on. Come on. You know you want to catch it. Yay. Come on. Stupid fish. Thank you. Because I thought I'm already full. Well, as I said, keep things down to the necessities. Toss you out. You're not really all that helpful yet. Wait for me to get tired before I start. I'll eat his present. Eat those two. Nah, won't do that. Sounds of Mystria, and what would that be? Hello, tie-dye. How things going with you? Well, that would be interesting though, the sounds of Mystria. Like everything else has like a sound that you can kind of like associate with it. Like the sound of That's a possibility. Clicks and beeps. Or like whatever the sound like that is, like when something like gets like flung, it's like whoop. Came down here for forageables and I'm turning around and I don't know if those be considered forageables. Like what is a forageable? One has to ask. Is it like the stuff that you get underground? Is it? Now I'm half afraid of getting rid of this, because if this is considered... Like all along I thought like a forageable would be like that kind of thing, but I'm like, now I'm like, True. Could be something like the lettuce and the plants and stuff. I guess we'll find out. I'm about ready to turn. I'm trying to do that one quest for the lady and... Great. No, I need to go back and pick up my pants. Dang it, everything is so good. Usually it's for this game, anytime you complete a quest off of the board, it's usually like a little bit of money and, yeah, like renown and stuff. Yeah, like that's like the one. Unusual underground materials, ship 30 forageables. Yeah, but you get renown and like a gold treasure box, which is usually, at least for me, I think it's been so far like gold and more gold and like food or something. So I'm like, good to know that they think I'm starving to death. They think I'm starving to death even though I'm on a farm. I have started my... I keep forgetting I can technically like read these so I can like put them up. Yeah, right. It's like, you look frail. Here's some food even though you just shipped me food. Quit being so mean to me. There. I almost forgot to move this. My scarecrow. Here, protect the fields here. I guess I'll ship everything for now and see what happens. Is this considered forageable? Might as well keep those and actually turn the silver and everything into like bigger bucks. So I won't ship that just yet. I almost want to go back in there. It's a little early. I got a little bit of time left. Oh, it's raining today, so I couldn't let them out. But thank you for the reminder. It's always appreciated. It's still early, or it's still plenty early enough for me to forget at some point in time. No, you can read them. As weird as that sounds, you can read your pants and like store them like in your cosmetics. So yeah, so there's my pants. Well, they're apparently shorts, but they look like pants, but. Yeah, see, like right there, I completed something and they were all like, here, have some ingots. I'm like, I can get those wherever I want. As far as I'm concerned, is what you're doing, because you have a pair of pants in your arms. It's all like, study these, and you're all like, okay, I'm studying a pair of pants. Oop. I think I accidentally took a screenshot of myself. Oh well. I'm fashionable. Yeah, we'll see if I ever truly figure out like what they want for like a forageable down here. It's like, is everything a forageable? Is it just the veggies? Is it? I mentioned a doctor, so I mean, yeah, so a small part of me thinks it might be like the roots and stuff. Ow. Yeah, pant study. That should be a new class in school for most college students. It's like pant study. Yeah, that was like my biggest thought, was that it was like underground, like that root that I found. But I feel that's gonna be a pain in the butt though, if that is what they want. 'Cause that's like so hard to find. We crossed. It's gonna be very hard to find that kind of thing. Because apparently the underground and like stuff like mushrooms does not coexist in this game that well. Because you'd think it'd be a smorgasbord for that, but nope. They throw bad guys at you and slimes everywhere, but veggies, nope. Those like 2 pairs of pants. I'm not really. I was sort of like laughing at that. Like, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a joke, but now they kind of flew over my head a little bit. But then again, most things do fly over my head whether I want them to or not. Sell those. Well, to be fair, I mean, I probably should know, like, depending on what year that was. Like, it might be something that I might supposed to know. But almost like how everybody's all like, "Oh, did you watch like The Princess Bride?" I only watched it like this past week. You know, we'll see. It's like if they're like pant brands, heck, I can't even. What would be a good, like, we'll see how bad that is for me. It's like, I can't even think of a good, like, brand of anything, really, other than, like, Chanel, but I think that's, like, a perfume. Are you as excited as I am? Today's the Harvest Festival. I thought I'd pop by and take any queen berries that you collected before I head to the kitchen and start prepping. Oh yeah, it was. And then I say this as somebody that's not really that big of a fan of movies anymore. That, I mean, yeah, I know that's not really like a recent movie. It's been like 87, but I actually liked it a lot, to the point where I started actually looking into the book. Yeah, she is excited. She's like super excited. I'd better dash. Looking forward to seeing you at the festival. She's so excited that she's running away from me. Yeah, I was like surprised with myself as to how much I figured I'd like The Princess Bride, because I guess it's actually pretty typical for being an older movie. Let's see if that did anything. So I'm looking in the wrong spot. Only 2 things. So yes, my guess is that it's basically stuff like that route, in which case that's going to take me a very long time. Spaceballs I actually never watched either. I think I just threw my watering can. Oh well. I got it back. Yeah, I got told about that at work, and they were like, "You should watch Spaceballs and Princess Bride," and I'm like, "I'll have to see." You know, sometimes for me, it's also like really like anything that's like a comedy is like really heavily dependent upon like how I feel, because I'm usually like, I'm very picky about my movies. Pick all this up. But I also admit that I'm a little bit of a weirdo when it comes to most movies. My favorite recent movie, John Wick, if that's any indication as to how much I watch movies anymore. like John Wick so far is like the biggest one off of the top of my head that I'm pretty much like, I gotta watch all of them. I gotta deal with all of them. Like, it's gotta be an all or nothing deal. Yeah, I think I'm full of rocks. Crap those. But yes, the John Wick series, actually, like 1 through, like, I think they're up to 4 right now. Like, I've watched all of them. Which I'm actually kind of surprised with myself as to how much I liked them. You should. Although they're not for, like, everybody. I mean, and then by that I mean, like, they're not, like, bloody or well, I mean, I guess they're kind of bloody, but but like the story, I guess, is, you know, it's obviously kind of meh. Like it's pretty much like a giant revenge flick, so it's basically just like an excuse for somebody to just go around to shoot people. But like the action, the choreography for like the action scenes are like really good, and I think Keanu does a pretty good job. Even though I know like people say that he's like, oh, he's not that good of an actor. I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure he has the range of a thing of paper, but yeah, he does a pretty good job in here. And I know like overall, like he's like such like a sweetheart too when it comes to like life and all that. So it's like the fact that he's in there and he's like such a good person to me, it's like icing on the cake. Hello, Sid. What you up to? Did you see my bot? It actually worked. You too, Ty. It actually it's like the bot actually worked, and I was very happy with myself. I know, I was like so pleased with myself. I was all like, finally, something that works. I'm pretty sure that that previous bot that I was using was like paid and it just wasn't making it clear. Cause yeah, like the moment I saw like that crown when I downloaded like Me 6 for the Discord, and I saw that same indicator for, I could have sworn I saw the same indicator for that Twitch alert. Sounds like that's probably what it was. They probably were wanting me to pay for the Twitch alerts. I'm like, no, I ain't paying for that. What do you call a bot in a boat? A robot. That is very funny. That is very funny. I keep hearing that indicator. I'm not sure what that is. I think someone's yelling at me. But yes, to anybody that likes action flicks, I highly recommend. I better go talk to Calderis. He's all by himself. I forgot all about him. There's the teleporting cow again. He's over here showing him his stuff off. So, to the both of you, as I said this earlier, I'm going to probably do as a small reminder, just in case somebody, you know, they don't watch the VOD or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I also said it over Discord. Bounty of Nature's indeed worth celebrating. Damn straight it is. No, I'm just kidding. Here, have flour. Yeah, no stream Sunday because I got a bunch of stuff going on. I figured, you know, yeah, like I said, like in case somebody missed it or glossed over it or whatever. Unfortunately not, because I've got some stuff going on over like that weekend, and it kind of bleeds into like Monday, and it'll kind of bleed into Tuesday a little bit, but I should be okay enough to show up on Tuesday. But Tuesday, I will be starting the Cult of the Lamb stream to get ready for Woolhaven. I doubt I'll be ready in time for Woolhaven, so we'll see about that. Oh yeah, I just like to make sure that what few fans I have are aware. Yep, Cult of the Lamb, my favorite game. As you can tell, I'm hoping you can all see it up there. I got Companion of the Lamb going on. I'm not sure if it works through phones, because I think when I last tried, well, I didn't try it myself, but people like obviously like when I was watching other streams of it with Companion of the Lamb, like I think it gets a little picky on phones. But so basically what will happen with Companion of the Lamb is that you'll be able to effectively influence on how the game gets played. So it'll be a fun little thing to see on how that works. You can either help me, or you can make me, you can give me a nightmare of a time. Oh, yeah, then so then you'll be able to vote and everything like that. And then what can also happen is I can also name my followers after people. So I can hold either like polls in chat, or for like just like random names, because I know that there's like spies that they introduce into the game, so like actually like naming your followers is actually an easy way to help tell like spies. But you can also have like a little, yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a little like spinning thing, like whoever, almost like drawing somebody's name out of a hat, and whoever wins can also have the follower get named after them. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be a work in progress, obviously, because I've never worked with Companion of the Lamb or Twitch integration of any kind, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully it'll go well enough. Worst case scenario, I can always shut it off. Anyway, yeah, it does. I mean, and it'll give me a new way of playing Cult of the Lamb. That being said, obviously, if I'm to try to get ready for Woolhaven, I'll probably try to go through as much of it as I can. So I guess I'll leave it up to you guys whether or not you want to see it from start to finish. But I might play through it some, like starting on like whenever I can on like Sunday, whenever I'm not going through my crap. Hello, Lorenzo. But yeah, so I might try to do something on Discord to like see like how people feel about whether or not they want to see Woolhaven, if they want to see well, I guess cause it's not really that much of a spoiler. It's actually quite obvious about it, but Woolhaven, so Cult of the Lamb is your lamb, and Woolhaven is basically you getting involved with, you know, like your own kind, which, like I said, that's where it's like if you really wanted to watch from the beginning, like you could see like the whole like lamb story and all that. I think it'll be a fun little jaunt through the woods. Or it could be your all's worst nightmare. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but welcome one and all to the Harvest Festival. Now, before we get to stuffing our faces, that's not very nice. Woo! All the gathered queenberries have been added up, and we're ready to announce the winners for this year's festival. I probably lost. So without further ado, in third place. See, I told you. And in second place, I mean, it could, this playthrough could be my worst nightmare. It is for me, it's not first place. These kinds of games, I'm always supposed to be in first place. Second place is Maple. I can almost guess who won. The person that approached me, almost like with Celine in the spring event. I won. How much queenly authority does second place get me? It means you get an extra large slice of pie, dear. Yay! And finally, in first place, ooh. Girl named after a tree. Yeah, well, actually, I honestly haven't really thought about it that way. Technically, almost like in how Juniper's named after a bush. Island. That's actually a shocker. Okay, I'll relent. He's like the king of like digging things up. Ah, most excellent Queen Berry treats for all. Let's all congratulate our winners, without whom this harvest festival wouldn't be possible. Yay! Happy Harvest Festival, everyone! See, they're winners? Well, see, this game's supposed to make you feel happy all the time, so... That's what happens, it makes you feel happy all the time. Now to only stay here for like 2 minutes because me coming in 3rd place means there's like hardly anything that's... for sale. You know what? Let's get the decoratives and you. So yeah, going back to the previous conversation, I don't want to sit on the poor lady and being stuck and making an announcement. Yeah, I'll put a poll up, or if anybody wants to say it now, whether or not you want to see it through the beginning, or if you don't care if I basically try to make my jaunt through Cult of the Lamb a little shorter, so that way you guys get to see Woolhaven quicker. Mostly because there is like some grinding about it. I think I went too far up. Talk to you. Harvest Festival, the one day of the year when a fellow can ask for thirds and no one bats an eye. Seen the beginning from another streamer. Yeah, it was very popular to stream, and it might still be popular still, ironically. Judging by Dozie's purple muzzle, queen berries are dog safe. He's best boy. Have you seen the pumpkin patch yet? Hayden's grown some pumpkins that are as colorful as any flower. Congratulations on collecting all those berries. I assumed you too could feel their mysterious latent magical properties. Come on, reveal me the queen berry secrets. If you turn enough of them, you get neat prices. Forget I asked. That's one big pie. That's cool. That's cool. Who doesn't want to cartoonishly jump in it? I kind of almost wish that's like the one thing I did like about Stardew is that you could put whatever you want like in their like big potluck, and it was really funny with some of the stuff. Like you could sit there and give everybody food poisoning, or put in like Mayor Lewis's shorts, which made a little bit of a comical. Be sure to grab a plate at the table and enjoy your hard work. I will. Now, I know, right? That does look good. That lattice work on the top of the pie for the pie crust. What a delicious looking Harvest Festival feast. Grab a plate? Yes. Mine. Can I eat more? Yes. My favorite pie flavor would have to be pumpkin. It's almost always been pumpkin pie. I will eat it at any time of the day, no matter what. Time of day, time of year, all of it. Nope, nothing new. But yes. Blueberry's a good one, and I actually haven't really had too many blueberry pies. Usually it's always been like your staples, like your apple, pumpkin. I think we've had like a few peaches, a few peach pies here and there. I actually have to get me a blueberry pie. Because I will say that I did enjoy the blueberry whenever I had it. I can't really say I'm a fan of lemon meringue, because for me it's usually a little too tart. But, so yeah, so it's like, that'd be like my least favorite, I guess, is the put that in the middle, make that look all pretty. Oh yeah, peach cobbler, peach pie. Oops. I destroyed my centerpiece. Put this guy down. But yes, what did you think though, Sid? Did you want to see it from the beginning, or did you not really matter that? Did it not really matter to you that much? But like I said, it's all up to you. It's all cool. I love the game anyway, so it would be a messy thing anyway, because I'm going to basically pretty much like, it'll be like nothing that it'll be like the only thing that I play for a good like month. My mom used to make blueberry pie for my birthday. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. I know like cakes are overrated sometimes, I think, especially if they tend to be store-bought, and so then they get like destroyed in icing. I think which point you start in won't matter much, since I kind of just want to see you deal with the game situations. That works. That works out just fine for me. So that means, because I already technically started a fresh save. Granted, I didn't get very far, but it was mostly just because I actually got picked for the beta, so I was trying to make sure that everything was running well. But yeah, I used to love cake, but now it's like, to me it's just a little too sweet, you know, almost like, because they just like destroy it. Angel food cake? I don't know. I mean, I know like you get like a lot of cakes that kind of get made fun of, like angel food cake, and there's like another one. Maybe it might be devil cake. I could be just be making that up. But there was like one where it's not as like they both get made fun of, and I'm just all like, technically in the right hands, I didn't really mind angel food cake that much. I actually thought it was pretty good sometimes, especially if you got to like soak it, like, or like either soak it or like cover it in ice cream or something like that. Like, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I was willing to start over. I mean, I'm not gonna brag, but you're talking to somebody it's like you're talking to somebody that's played a game that a lot of people be like, you can't get like that many hours out of this. I got 40 hours out of it, so I'm gonna brag just a little bit, you know, like I'm able to squeeze so much time out of this game. As I walk into it, I'm gonna move that, keep walking into that thing. I need to try that, but I'm not really a fan of coffee. I don't really like bitter tastes that much. Baklava, I'm gonna stand here because I'm going to run out of time. I think I had a baklava, and yeah, I mean, that's honestly pretty good in my opinion. I never had a custard tart. You'll have to show me what some look like. I'm always a fan of pictures of food. Chocolate, I'll accept chocolate. I'm not a big fan of chocolate though either, but I'll accept chocolate. Hey, as a major fan though as a major fan of desserts and stuff, I'm always willing to stare at pictures of desserts. You show them and I'll be all like, I wish I could figure out how to make it. And I need to, at some point in time, need to see if I can try to make that Om Nom Berry cake out of the Guild Wars 2 cookbook. But I think I had baklava once, but I could be thinking of some of a different version though. I sure will. Sid's seen some of my results. Cause yeah, using that that one cookbook. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty cool, and I have heard oops. I have actually heard of that kind of situation. I've even heard of like there's like a YouTuber that'll do it even if there's like no cookbook. Like they'll try to get as close to they can as to what they think it would be, and it's actually pretty cool to watch because I'm just all like, to me, you'd have to have a good idea of what the flavors are, and I'd be all like, this tastes good, so this should be okay, right? Adds like 40 eggs into the pie because I think it's a good idea. I think I called you guys outside, and I just got done repeating myself. Oh, I love creme brulee. Yeah. Start putting everything in there, it comes out looking like some like disastrous concoction. Cause yeah, I think I ended up trying to make like a little cheese puff. It was supposed to be like a French cheese puff, like Gruyere or something. Like, I can't remember how it's spelt. But I ended up making that. It was supposed to be like a cream puff, and it ended up coming out looking like some kind of like disc. You could sit there and use it as like a frisbee at some point. I'm like, this is not even close. Let me see if I can try to type it out. Because I'm like just now. I'm teaching myself French, but there's like some words I just have trouble saying. So it's like Gruyere. That. And then that's when you gotta do that thing like with your Well, thank you, Sid, for your thoughtfulness. Man, but I can probably go over like how to say that over and over and over. It's probably never going to sound right. Now, see, I thought it was real because I know like a bunch of us were kind of like wondering if it was an actual like recipe with the way it came out, and I was like, I'm pretty confident it's a recipe. I just don't think I did it right, which is really sad to think about because I think it was a pretty simplistic recipe, and I think I just got a little too conservative in making sure that I didn't burn it. And I don't think, because you're supposed to put like the dough over a pan, like over like heat to dry it out, and I just don't think that I did it long enough to dry it out. Oh yeah, I never spoke in front of camera. But yeah, like, je suis étudiante français avec Babel. For now. I'm actually trying to see if there's like a different place that I can try to pick up some more words. I have some troubles enunciating, especially if I'm like a little like nervous in front of a camera. Too bad! You get what you get. No, I'm just kidding. Where are you? There you are. I need to give you your flower. There's an impenetrable melancholy from the way Calderis is playing his lute. Hard to find the right moment to get his attention. Oh, I don't know a lick of Spanish. I'm pretty sure I could probably learn it fast enough because I heard that was me trying to say that I'm studying French through through or with Babel. I haven't really watched Dora that much. I think Dora was a little bit beyond my. I think I was a little older for Dora when Dora came around. Is Dora even still a thing? Like, I'm not even sure. I haven't had cable in a little while yet. Look at all these quests. I'm just ignoring them. Should I feel bad? I don't feel bad. And yes, hello. I'm pretty sure I got that. Synchrony. What have you been up to other than complaining that I'm supposed to be in English and... Teaches English. Actually, that actually is pretty useful, because I know usually, like, for, like, a lot of TV shows get kind of, like, stuck in their ways, and so that's actually kind of useful to, like, hear about. Babel's okay. I learned Spanish from friends, so it's a little easier. Yeah, that's pretty much where I've been been debating whether or not I wanted their, lifetime membership. Sure, I'll accept that even though I don't have a sheep. Oh, you're mostly complaining? Well, that's no good. What are you complaining about? Yeah, and as for Babel, yeah, I've been debating getting their lifetime membership, but I think what I'm going to do, because people are often, after looking it up, people are often recommending getting, like, textbooks and stuff. Like, you use, like, Babel in the beginning to, like, get started, but then you eventually delve into, like, podcasts and, like, textbooks, and so I was kind of looking into textbooks and everything like that to try to up my learning, mostly because if Babel isn't as good as they say it is, I don't want to pay $179 for another for another sub. Even though I'm pretty sure that's for the lifetime, but does that count for berries? I think that counts for berries. I'm already trying to learn wasn't here before the windstorm. You sure? I guess I'll offer essence to the random statue. Duh. I'm just gonna go up and pet the random horse. Now some of the mistmare while outdoors. Some of them using a new button on your screen and customize in your journal's animal menu. The horse statue can be used to purchase upgrades for your mistmare. Oh, I heard I was sitting there trying to figure out where, like, how people were riding sheep and everything, and your mistmare runs over a forage spot or a fully grown crop that will pop from the ground. This appearance of large animals can now be unlocked at 5 hearts to ride them. Let's learn that one. Oh yeah, you could have horses, and that's where I couldn't figure out like how to ride them, because usually for most of these games there's like saddles and stuff, and there wasn't like a saddle that was showing up. So I'm like so when you're sitting there seeing pictures of people riding things everywhere, but there's no clear way to ride them, I didn't know about that horse. Oh, and enjoy the dinner. And soup does sound good. It's starting to warm up here, but I think I still want soup though. That does sound good. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the horse from Elder Scrolls. Yep, talk to you later. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I'll have to get some I'll have to try to find like a really good like beginner textbook. I did get myself like a tablet e-reader to try to start reading, seeing if I can get some like textbooks online, like through like an app or something, because my cat likes to chew books. Yeah, I think I said that before. It's like, so I don't want to sit there and buy this textbook and then have to try to figure out how to keep my cat from eating it. Aha! Can't swim? No, it can't swim. Oh, this is so cute. Shadowmere, yeah, and I think Shadowmere you get from like the Assassin's Guild, I think. At least with Oblivion. I can't remember if the horse appears in like other versions of... I'm going to be doing this all day, so I'm sorry. It's like... Yeah, I was familiar with because Oblivion I played, so I was pretty confident about Oblivion. It was the rest of them that I wasn't really quite sure about, because controversially, I played, I have played Skyrim, but I never beat Skyrim. In fact, I never got to the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. Pretty bad, I know. Terrible, I know. Maybe. I don't think you're a different color. Oh, keep your name, because I'm probably going to end up selling you. I'm pretty sure you're another... Yeah, you're another yellow chicken, so I gotta go sell you. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of Skyrim. Like, I'm still trying... Like, I guess I can kind of get why it's popular, but in some cases, I don't really understand. Like, why it's... Because, I mean, yeah, like, to me, it's just like, it's a bigger world, yeah. But there's just, like, so much about it, and I know full well that there's going to be a bunch of expectations of Skyrim to get put into the new Elder Scrolls, like, the Dragonborn system. Like, that's going to be a hard system to, like, for anyone to let go. Because almost, like, you know, everybody's going to sit there and expect some kind of superpower now in these games. So it's going to be all, like... So can we expect some kind of similar power in the future? Is it going to be some kind of catchy theme that you got? You know, because like we had like dragons and then like the Daedra, so it's like, what's this one going to have? And Accessibility. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the accessibility. Because it was like everywhere, and then they released it like... Ooh, almost shipped out my sword again. But yeah, like then the fact they released it on like every system known to man, pretty much. It's like PC, PS, like what, like a PS4 game. Then they eventually released it for the Switch, and then they released like, then they just kept releasing it like over and over and over and over. And then I'm pretty certain mods also extended the life of the game too. Like the most classic one that I can remember is like when they had like for dragons they had like Thomas the Tank Engine. He was like have Thomas Tank Engine flying around. I'm like, okay, this is taking a turn for the bizarre. Pick you up. Pick you up. Pick you up. Pick you up. You. Yeah. Randy Savage, and then they like versions where they're like flying backwards. I mean, it was. Then I know like they did like all kinds of things to like improve the overall life of it. I'm going right around Cal because I can. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's like I'm pretty certain that it's like sure. I'm pretty certain that people are hyped over Skyrim, but I can almost guarantee that it wouldn't have lasted for as long as it did if it wasn't for the mods. Like the fact that mods would allow you to do and insert like so much stuff. Yes and no when it comes to being moddable, because I'm pretty sure that Starfield was moddable, but it was so terrible that, in fact, I think that's what also did that game in, because I heard that they were apparently kind of banking on mods to save their game, and modders, it was so bad that modders wouldn't touch it. So I mean, yes and no. Whether or not that'll remain true for something like Elder Scrolls, I don't know, because at least with Elder Scrolls you've got, you know, the whole fantasy thing to work with. Like the one guy that mentioned that he like went through like the game for like several years. I thought I bought a female gold chicken. I'm pretty sure I just bought a dude, so now I'm mad at myself. I was wanting 2 gold chickens. Went to fix that. I'll also have to put that down in my notes real quick. Spotted and gray chicken gave me yellow. I don't know if he's still doing it, but I do know that that was a thing to where I even saw him like in a news article with it, and that he basically went through like the whole like he was like walking and pretending to go around and be like a guard for River Run. And he even was all like, that's actually a pretty realistic story too, because how many of us could be heroes on the inside, but if we don't meet our full, I'm like, this guy is deep for, he is very deep on. Yeah, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was like a big thing there for a little while. That he was like he wouldn't even like play the game, like he went through like the whole thing like walking. So I'm like, that is some dedication right there for role-playing in a game. But I guess it is called a role-playing game and not like anything else of that kind. So I know that's what kind of killed me too with it, was the fact that it's like you went through this whole thing, and sure, you could be different races, but then they kind of... Well, who doesn't want to scream at dragons? I want to scream at dragons. It's like what I want to do with my life is just going around screaming at things and I remember all the baby, like all the, not even necessarily like the baby memes, but like all the memes of the people doing the whole Fusroda and people like falling down and sell you. Sell you. Yeah. I don't think the people exploded. The dragons might have exploded, but I don't think the people exploded. So I need a gold yellow chicken. I need a female gold chicken, and I need to figure out what colors these are. I think I did it again. Keep messing up. This is what I get for not paying attention. Okay. Starting fresh. That could have been where I went wrong, because I wasn't really... Brown, spotted, and white. Oops. Brown, spotted, and white chickens. Spotted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did brown and spotted, so I would need a white chicken. Let's do a white female. Oh yeah, and then like well then I remember like the infamous glitch for like the stores. It was like I was like seeing how far I could push that by you put like baskets over their heads and like steal from them and they wouldn't see a thing. So it was like for me, yeah, I was like seeing like how far I could like push things. And I remembered at one point in time in Oblivion, I was wanting to see like how permanent I could make things, so I like went into one of the towns. I can't remember which one it was. And I couldn't even begin to remember which one it was. But I went into one of the bigger towns, and I think it was Leowin. But I went in there and I cleared out like everybody. Because I was just so strong, so I was basically like turned everybody into like a bunch of like chew toys. So yes, I was like going in there like, how screwed over can I make myself in the storyline? I reloaded it because I'm a coward, but that was pretty fun. Like, that's not helping me, is that when all the chicks look alike. I mean, I know that they're supposed to look alike, but that's like very deceptive when they all look yellow. Okay, so I got a white female to go with what I'm assuming is a spotted male. There's a brown female. So right now what I'm trying to figure out is that technically you got different tiered chickens. Like right now I've got like down here spotted, white, gray. I'm missing red. I got yellow and blue, but I need blue. So like these three are like tier 1s, and the yellow, red, and blue are tier 2s. Well, there's also pink, but we'll ignore pink for now. And so the general consensus is that if you breed, say, like these different colors, you should get the rest of the tier chickens. That might be a tier 3, pink and purple. So yeah, so I'm trying to do the different colors to get the red and the blue. And my biggest problem is that remembering what I've already done with the combinations that I need to try. You'd think color theory would work, and maybe after a while it does. Like maybe making, well, no. Because I mean, technically it's like, you'd want to think that it would work, and maybe to a certain extent it does, but I can't really think of what color combination of brown, spotted, and white would give me, like, red. So that's, like, the biggest hang-up. Is trying to remember, like, what's what. And, yeah, so it's, like, trying to put together that little thing and that's where I started my little list on like a little notepad, like what makes, which I think I've already tried, like brown and gray. Now that I think about it, I think I messed up at that point because I think that gave me like a yellow or something. Yeah. Let's see, there's white's yellow. Yeah, you got yellow. And then you got gold yellow. So I've got like 3 different yellows going on here. And it's trying to get my attempts straight. So I think now I'm going to try to do like, I think it was like white and spotted, because I think I got like a spotted male. So I tried to get like a white female. I might try to get like a brown male to try with white. Sure, I'll name you Chip. And so yeah, so it's just right now it's almost just like throwing like spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks in a way, because it could be. Like, I don't think I've, like, for some reason I'm having a hard time with the chickens, but maybe it's because I've mostly been focusing on the cows. Like, so far with the cows, all I need for the cows are chocolate for the, like, the lower tiers. Otherwise, for me, it's just pretty much like these, like, the most expensive guys, which right now is just waiting for my higher-ups to kind of grow up a little bit. Which I think they have, ironically, now that I think about it, because they all got their horns and everything. So I'll have to try. Pretty sure we were going to try Swiss and cheddar for chocolate. As weird as that sounds. It's like a brown and a black to try to see if I can get like a chocolate cow. So yeah, so for me, it's kind of been like a one thing at a time almost, because there's just so many different combinations that I can try, and so I forgot to buy a gold cow, because I was going to try to go, not gold cow, a silver cow, because I was going to try to try to finish maxing out the cows. Shoot, I forgot, it was my silver cow. What's my silver male, so I need a female silver cow. Might be kind of how upgrading minis in GW2 works, similar to Choco. It kind of works almost in a similar way. Like, I think like two smaller tiers can make a bigger tier. So like in this case, because like the gold is at like that is like a tier 5. I think. I can't remember if silver and gold's paired up in Cowland, but basically like 2 lower tiers makes a higher tier, and then if you combine those 2 tiers, it makes an even higher tier, and so on and so forth. So like in this case, like you can't use like a blue and a pink to make a white or a spotted. Like you're going to get a silver or a whatever. And but that's where it gets into hit or miss, and why I'm almost having to do things meticulously, because like I said, like I pretty much forgot that it's like there's a reason why I ended up, cause if you look at previous like videos, if you can, because I think for me after a while they get deleted, but I've been trying to put them on my YouTube just for like longevity. But I ended up having like alpacas and everything like that, but I ended up having to sell them all just because there's like so many different colors and I want to get like all the different colors. And so, but for me it's just all like one animal at a time. Like one animal at a time, because you can see I'm already messing up because I've got like how many, like I was supposed to get like a male, like no, not male, but like a female like white chicken. I think ended up getting like a male like gold because they're just all so identical in color shades and everything. And it's like, yeah, like one at a time. One at a time. Let's see. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I think I was trying for gold, so I was going to try to do the silver. I need a female silver. Call you Apple. Alright. So yeah, so that's why it's like, for me it's like Cowmageddon almost right now, because you're just, it's like for me just trying to get all of the, because eventually what I want to do is just be able to make like all my different, like just have like a barn full of like a rainbow cow, like rainbow cows. So I think they're all capable of doing the same thing, of making like the milk and stuff, like the gold milk and everything for like money wise. But for me, that's just like the added benefit of just like having like your favorite cows and everything in there. Put you up. I feel like I was going to do something else, and that's right, the cows. I'm getting like scatterbrained here, and it's like trying to remember like what I'm doing. Show you. And you. Cause I think I accidentally gave like the wrong tier too, and I don't think that really helped me either, because I think I was trying to do like a brown and a gray, and I think I ended up getting myself confused and flipped around for like the chickens, and I'm like, this is not fun for me. I'm trying to remember which one I wanted, which ones I'm dealing with and which ones I need to deal with. Let's play with fire here a little bit. Well, the god cows are the seasonal cows. Those are considered to be like the god cows. Like they're like top tier, like. But what makes those guys even worse is that I think you have to breed for those in their season. So like right now, I would have to try for the fall cow. And my biggest roadblock is that I mean, a minotaur could be walking around. There could be heck, there could be one right now wandering around everywhere. But in terms of cozy farming game, standards, there are no minotaurs. Instead, it's just little the seasonal cows are the ones that you like want if you want like the best of the best. You want those guys. Me, I figured this game is chill enough, you can't really lose money unless you try. So, I mean, by that I mean you try. Like you don't grow anything, you don't ship anything, you don't do anything, you're just existing. So for me, it's just like, but that's why in the end I want like a whole bunch of like big barns and stuff, because I eventually want, for the most part, like at least a good chunk of the seasonal critters, and maybe a few of like my favorite colors. Yeah. The bum playthrough. I need to get the There's actually a game where you actually can almost be a bum, and it's really funny. Because, oh, you're easy. That's an easy thing. I keep picking these up. I'm not actually doing them because I'm just ignoring everybody as they're begging me for help. I'd have to... I don't know if there's any farming sim that actually does that. I know I think I've said it before where there is a game where you can kill your villagers. There's actually 2 of them now that I think about it. There's 2 of them. That goes to the Plume Grove. You can actually go around killing your whole town if you want. Which is really funny. Because, yeah, it's like, you can actually be, like, pretty twisted when it comes to that particular game. Because everybody jokes that, it's like, well, what game has romance? And everybody's all like, well, that goes to the Plume Grove. If you're dating somebody and that person gets married, you can kill that person and go marry them anyway. As for eviction, though, I honestly don't know if there is such a... Which would be actually be funny if that would be like the next one. Well, there's like that one, and then there was, what was the name of it? Grimshire, that was the one. Grimshire was the one where if you don't like put enough like food resources into your storage for your villagers to get to, you can actually kill them all. Although I heard though that unfortunately it only pertains to the ones that you can marry, which is really funny, I think. That just makes it even more funny. Which is really sad to say, but it's like, so you can kill your husband or wife, but you can't kill like cousin Nell across the street. Like, why they designed the game like that, I don't know, but that's how they did it. In terms of death, I don't think Animal Crossing does. I know in the beginning though, people, oh yeah, moving, yeah. I was gonna say I don't think Animal Crossing was that bad, but yeah, moving out, yeah. If you're too mean, or if you're gone for too long, they think you're dead and then they move. I think they said that was like one way for most players did to try to get villagers that they wanted, so that they would like log off for like long periods of time and make the villagers think that they were like dead, so they'd like leave. Which to me is absolutely hilarious to think about. It's like, hey villager, you're dead. We're just gonna like sell your house or something and... Aw, man, I already had 5. Oh well. I'll turn that into later. That's where I think it was honestly kind of like a weird idea for them to become so permanent in New Horizons, because you'd get that one villager that you wouldn't really like the sounds of, but you were like stuck with them because there was no way to really like get rid of them. And then the cards came along, so then I'm all like, I'm kicking you all out so I can get whoever I want. Oh yeah, Sims. I mean, Sims is another one. I know. I was mostly thinking of farming Sims in terms of like actual like death, but yeah, like if you're. I remembered playing one of the Sims games, and I always would hear like online and in books and like in magazines and stuff. I remember like renting, like not renting. I always remember being subscribed to like Game Informer, and I would always remember like one time, I can't remember what system it was on. I don't think it was on PC, but it was one of the systems that I had. And I remember trying to drown my Sims. And I remember not being very far, so it'd be like in like the bathtub and stuff, so it wouldn't be like, I'd be sitting there trying my hardest to try to kill off my Sim, because I think that it was like, if you like killed him, like death would show up or something like that. Yeah. And the thing, I also tried setting him on fire. I tried to do a lot of things. It was just because I was just so curious, because yeah, you'd always would hear stories about how like death would show up or something and start messing with you, and so yeah, so I'm just all like, huh, maybe I can try to... Why'd I get beet soup from onions? Don't make no sense. Granted, I know everybody else is like, well, you get cooked foods, so none of that makes sense either. I'm like, yeah, but at least, you know, make it like onion soup or something. Like, why is it beet soup? But yes, I always remember trying, just, I think it was like, basically, if you like tried to a certain extent, you'd see like death. Like death would show up in your game, and I was always like, huh, I wonder what that's like, and I couldn't really kill them off for some reason. Like, I'm not sure if I did like the wrong game mode or what, but they would just stand there and just be really unhappy for a small eternity, and I'm like, this is boring. Yeah. But yeah, you can make him like feel like sorry for you or something. He like revives you, or yeah, like I'm not sure the story behind it. Cause I mean, yeah, I think I got like bored like once I couldn't make death appear. I was like, this is boring, and then yeah, I walked away from the game. Because I think otherwise I was never really like that great at keeping my Sims happy. Like, they're always, like, peeing on the floor at random and setting themselves on fire because they were cooking for too long or anything like that. So I'm like, why is this so popular? I always remember thinking that. Like, why is this so popular? I can't sit in this chair. I'm trying to think and run around on... Yeah, that is true. And then that like that in Simlish, you always hearing them try to talk, and it just comes out being like ooh da, ooh da, and it's like, I didn't know they spoke Star Wars. Yeah, I said it. Star Wars is its own language. Because I know the race I'm thinking of, and I can't really think of their names at the moment, like what they're called. And then they throw like little tantrums and everything, and just be like, oh, like all in all, just like really fascinating. And but I think though, like what got me in the end was that it was just all like, okay, I go to work, I come home, I read, my character throws a fit, pees on the floor, and that is true. I wonder if they inspired the minions. I think the minions was all like, how can we take gibberish and make it funny, and voila, those guys. That's what we get the minions. I can't remember what I said, but I try. Because sometimes I just blab. Like, it's like, especially if it's about a subject that I'm all like, this is interesting to talk about. I just start blabbing about everything. Do you have anything? I don't think you do. I know some people would say that it's like, you got a problem if you're playing a game just turn and kill your sim, and I'm like, it means a fascinating time that year. What can I say? I do remember my favorite one though being the herbs, just because it had like co-op and everything, and it was a little bit more streamlined and easier for me to play and kind of get a grasp of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, when I basically said that I would wake up, go to work, pee on the floor, and then be really unhappy with myself in life, and be really upset and sad for the rest of the day until I went to bed and begin it all over again. I went red to match March. I think I might be stealing his thunder though. Maple's been going about dyeing her hair pink. Kids ought to express themselves, but I don't know. This might dye my hair if I made insects. If it made insects think I was a flower, would you think it would be easier to see them up close? What you think? Don't think that's how that works. Dig sites to be found all over Mysteria, sick for your farm. Of course, with a place with lack of artifacts and otherwise rich areas, an interesting discovery in of itself. Yeah, like I can definitely see now remembering what I just said, where it's like I'm gonna go home and pee on the floor. They did have vampires, didn't they? There you are. Oh, this is the stuff. That's quality sap. Thank you. I mean, it's been sitting in my chest for like two years, but okay. It's funny, now that I'm retired, I keep having great ideas for new woodworking projects. Well, whose fault is that? Surely not mine. Yeah, you didn't get anything new. Bathtub. Coffee mug. Finally learned how to make a bathtub, so now if I ever expand my house far enough. And actually, now that I think about that, I think that needs to be something else that I need to try to do. Starry flooring? Yeah, maybe I'll buy that. Oh, I can't learn flooring. You can't have these, they're mine. I'll learn everything. I'm already here. I know for that one mod that I downloaded though, like it requires that haunted double bed and I haven't seen it, so I'm kind of curious as to where it is. I wonder if it'll show up eventually. What do you got? Same stuff. Is that why she was chasing me down? She's like, I gotta, like, come on now, share! And I'm like, no, don't mind now, I just bought it. I'm broke, but I bought it. We're gonna see what it takes to get the, house upgrade. So I did realize just now that probably should be one of my goals, is to upgrade the house. Ooh, berries. More berries. Like, this game does have some goals. You dig, dog. You dig. I think I just bypassed the guy that allows me to upgrade my house now that I just think about it. I got distracted by berries. Berries! What do you got? You got crap. Yeah, I said it. I already got all that. Eventually I'll get more of those. What does it take? 20 silver ingots and a lot of... Well, I got plenty of stone. I got well over enough stone. No, it's the wood. I need 500 wood. The money will come with time, especially when winter hits. That's when I do my snow pea run. I basically plant nothing but snow peas. And that was how I would make almost like 40,000 gold like in a single day. It's the vegetable pea, not pea as in like I'm, you know. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, Sid. Peas. I think I must have shipped them. Oh, nope, there they are. Snow peas. That's like your... That's your money maker for... Unfortunately, you can't play... You can't be postal in this game as much as some people probably drive you crazy and you want to... Yeah, I already had a head start on the seeds even, because for that I had like a whole bunch of them like planted like everywhere, so I've already got like the seeds going for that. I need to get more, but yeah, I got I got a seed starter set for that. I totally forgot I had these. It's a spring crop. Spring. Summer. Spring. I forgot I had seeds set aside for these months and I forgot about it. We all know I got memory problems apparently. Like, gotta use my tools. My tools. Really, you could water the one, but not this one, you cheap bastards. Look at me run my cow around. I could give the corn cake, but I don't want to. It's my corn and my cake. Send y'all inside. I gotta go chop down some wood. Let's see, I need 500. There's 61. Oh, yeah, you can change what your horse looks like. So I can even make him look like a... I think it's obviously got to be like an already owned animal, and I think the animal has to be like 5 hearts. So right now it's like just 2 different colored cows, but yeah, you can write around your animals, because yeah, see, like, well, there's those, but you can see like the icons up there. You can write like the llama, the sheep, the cow. So it's like, yeah, I'm writing around my cow. Need to chop some wood real quick. I'm sure you can also ride the horses, but I don't have a horse, so... What would make it even better, though, is if you could ride the chickens around. That'd just be funny. Yeah, but you just ride around a giant chicken. Kind of glad I went down there to get some of that. That silver. Matchless Kung Fu. I'll have to look into that. I know sometimes I kind of get into like those little like wonky games just because it's just like a fun romp, you know? Doesn't have to make sense. It's just fun to play. Almost like a goat simulator where you like stretch your goat's head out like halfway across the screen because it glitches out at every little thing that it does. These will grow back the next day. These will be fine. I didn't get as much as I thought. Let's see. It's like 9. That's a lot of money. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could cheat, but that's a little too much first. I think I need like 20 ingots. That's a little too much. I'm never gonna get over that sound. So I have 3 silver ingots. 3 down, a lot more to go. It actually does, doesn't it? It looks like you're not, but it definitely looks like you are. Dang, why can't I ride my cow into the house? How dare you deny me? Put this up. I'm going to go through these chests. I'm like hoarding so much stuff. It doesn't help that a lot of that stuff I'm trying to save for like foods and everything, and it's not doing me any favors trying to save it for... I wonder what this is. New reward available in the reward chest next to the request board. Nobody cares it's your birthday, Holt. I forgot to pet you. Come here. One small bonus too is that you're never having to fill up your... You never have to fill up your watering can. That was always annoying to me in a lot of these games. Like, you always had to fill up your watering can. And it got old really fast. Because especially when you can only handle, like, 3 things of, like, watering, and then before you know, you had to fill it up again. Like, yeah. I don't know. Did you have to fuel your car in Grand Theft Auto? I don't know. It could have been something I just don't really remember that well. I think I stopped playing after like Vice City. I lied. I think Vice City was like the only game that I played. Aww. Well, I tried. I was wrong. You never know, though. The new one could be like that. Refuel your car in order to go from point A to point B. Give us $10 if you want to refuel your car I honestly though, yeah, I honestly wasn't sure if it was. Well, I mean, they were sitting there looking for ways of making a buck, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Like, pay $10 to refill your car now, otherwise you gotta wait like 20 minutes. Gold quality milk from a cow, used in high-level cooking recipes. We'll see who's my favorite. I'm making a chocolate cow, though. Yeah, right. I'm seeing some grown-ups, so now I get to try to sort some of this stuff out. I think the only holdout's the silver cow. So I think I tried red and red. I think I'd try like red and red. Let's see if there's... Might just try some random selections. Ironically, I think the ones that I want to be grown up, they're not grown up yet. Unless I tried just some odd combination. Like the silver one down here and like Parmesan just to mess around, like literally. See what happens. Yeah, that actually would be hilarious though. It's like, avoid your taxes if you pay us money. And then you have to pay us more money if you don't want CSI to track you down and arrest you because you killed somebody. All because you couldn't, you know, get over yourself and try to do things the right way and the legal way. Do. Let's grab the cow cookies. We're going to just throw caution away and just... You... And you. You? Aw. You. You. Let's see what happens. We'll see if I regret doing that. Because I seriously can't, because I was going to try to track down like my combinations, but now I can't remember like any of my combinations right now because of what I just did. Yeah. Several cows got visited by the stork. I think I got like 3 baby cows on the way. I got plenty of time to track them later. I lied, I only got 2 cows on the way, because yeah, that's right. It's definitely funny, yeah. The fact that this guy says that Cheddar has a baby is like, so is it him that's having the baby? If not, that's a little weird. Did they just choose random icons? Like, like what's going on? Shoot, I forgot what I was doing. I remember it eventually. Oh yeah. Go do my daily visit of Calderas. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? That's what so I'm like, okay, that's a little confusing. And maybe a little wrong depending on how you want to look at it. I'm a sick man aptitude in the kitchen for clumsiness. In most regards, I'm in fact quite dexterous. Oh, I'm sure you are. Yeah, so it's barnyard rules, I guess. Likely to receive a gift today. Let's see, we did Deep Woods picnic. I think we didn't do the meal date. Would you like me to join you for a meal at the inn? Oh, I would like nothing more. However, I should not leave the protection of Deep Woods in my current state. Would you like to join me for a meal here? Yes? Ah, wonderful. I'll get the fire going and make us something nice. Hopefully it's not whole onions like last time. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't shock me if it was like barnyard rules, because doesn't technically barnyard defy the rules, because they, yeah, like a male cow and that one's got like udders, and everybody's like, that's technically inaccurate when you think about it. A loaded baked potato. Yay! Another picture. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was doing. I was collecting like wood and silver. I was going to try to collect wood and silver to try to get ready for my house upgrade. I guess at least it's an actual baked potato this time, because yeah, like for like your one date where he's all like, oh, let's hang out together, I made us a meal, he like gives you like onion soup, and but he gives you like onion soup, and he doesn't peel the onion, or even he doesn't cut or peel the onion, so he puts like whole onions in there. And your character can just be all like, what's wrong with you? But it doesn't really go like, what's wrong with you, but you know that's what's going on in the character's mind, because yeah, it's just all like, these are whole? That's why it's so funny when he says, when he has to say that, he's like, I'm actually quite dexterous, and it's like, oh, I believe you, because, you know, the fact you're able to freaking teleport despite being a big dragon. But it's definitely something funny to think about, because yeah, he gives you whole onion. Like, let's get the wood first, it'll be easy enough to do. 84. I only need 100 more to go. That one, I got 100, so I need like 400 more wood to go. Oops. I'll chop you down. Deforestation is my specialty. You don't see me doing anything, kid. I was over at the museum and saw that mine cricket. I bet it plays a pretty little tune. The acoustics down there must be killer. Royal dinner and then a royal sleep. That's what Queen Maple wants. You're a tree. Gee, I'm a tree. Do. 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 Let's go for a swim. Eh. Aww. I don't want to go over there now. That's no fun. Should have stuck to the deep woods. I probably would have got more wood. Because you know it's the woods. Go say, like, don't fly away. I don't know if you're gonna need you or not. Nope, never mind. Tree. Oh, here we had our first kiss. Here, nothing. Yeah. It's definitely funny when you go around and, like, because you need wood, so it's just so funny when you go around deforesting everything and you're all like, I got no problem with this. That's why it's always so funny with certain, like, story beats in these games. They're like, you gotta be one with nature, proceeds to have to deforest, like, the whole, like, plantation of trees just to try to build your house. That will then be effectively like a little McMansion type of thing going on. Yeah. Or they'll sit there and it'll like trigger like something, and then they'll be all like, "You're the best. Your fluidity with nature is so astounding, and thank you for helping us." And then yeah, you just got done building a parking lot, and you're like, "You're welcome." Because I know like Harvest Moon was like somewhat notorious for that. I mean, maybe not for building a parking lot, but like the whole idea is that you're like one with nature, and but the fact that you're having to deal with trying to like revitalize a town and everything, it's like, it's kind of like you're defeating the purpose for, you know, being one with nature when you're turning around and trying to bring people back, because they're going to just build stuff and expand, and then eventually it'll turn into, it's not so naturey anymore because you just got done expanding over it. And that's when the harvest goddess becomes lost industrialization of society. I already got you. I thought I needed you, but... $200 wood. 384, so if I do generic math, because I hate rounding. I need about another 200 wood. Which, yes, I know it's not exact, just like I said, I hate trying to round everything, because it would be technically like 116, because I think I had like 384. Why do I keep doing that? I'm not shipping out my potato. I mean, I'm not calculating either, so I'm just like, you always get some of them people though where they're just all like, actually it's this much. I'm like, I'm aware as to how much it is, but I'm not paying attention to any of that. There's my little weird ass shrine that I got going on here. Welcome back, Tie-Dye. I hope you enjoyed your soup. I was too busy deforesting this whole area. I totally forgot to get my Ooh, I actually love shopping from Aldi's. I know everybody else kind of knocks on it, but I actually like shopping from there. I actually got a tomato soup from them that I want to try at some point, because I'm like a big fan of pretty much like grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's when the harvest goddess's ideal situation of you revitalizing nature turns into you making a Walmart over her stuff. So she's like, what happened here? And it's all like, progress happened. Exactly. It's like Walmart? Like what? And I'm like, yeah, progress. You wanted us to make. I mean, it's definitely funny because I think like Stardew Valley, I think in a way kind of makes fun of it in a way for me that I think because like you're supposed to be doing just that, revitalizing nature with like the Junimos and stuff, and instead you basically can create this really big industrialized farm that's like nothing but electricity and everything. So it's like so they applaud you for being all like nature, and then you're all like, but I'm more I'm like more electric than New York City. Yeah. Well, to me, it just kind of like defeats the purpose, because you know it's like the whole thing behind it is that you're supposed to do like the watering cans and everything like that, and instead you're using like sprinklers and stuff. And I think somebody said that it kind of makes somewhat of like a matched sense for this game, because you do eventually get like you can eventually like automate yourself through like the statues like petting your cows and stuff automatically, and the sprinklers they obviously like water your plants for you. But then they say though that like in a twist you don't get as much essence, but then that's when everybody's like, well, that kind of makes sense because you get essence when you're one with nature. And the more you get industrialized, the less essence you get because you're not as one with nature that you once were. So I'm like, well, at least to me, that's like a nice little neat tidbit for this game, because yeah, there's really no like balance for some of those games. Like you can get sprinklers and then you can just mow everything down, and whereas with this game, like the fact that you actually have to balance everything out and make things like work. I think they said like the best way to do it is to industrialize like the thing that you don't want to do. Like in my case, it'd be watering all of the plants and stuff. So it's like I'd want the sprinklers, but like I wouldn't want to actually fuel the I'm brain farting here. Give me a minute. You wouldn't want to industrialize like petting like the animals if you like petting the animals. Same thing like with the sprinklers, if you like watering and working with the crops, and you don't want to industrialize that because you like doing it. And so yeah, so that's just, yeah, it's definitely a little bit neater and more clever aspect of the game, I think, for that very reason. Because yeah, it's like the more you make yourself, yeah, he basically has the right of it. It's like you can get like an automatic petter, like right here. Like you can basically like put like essence in it. Pretty much the equivalent of it, yeah. But basically that statue effectively does it for you. But then what happens is like what was said before, is that if you the more often you use it, the less likely you are to get essence, or the less you are to get essence, because you're basically having something do the work for you, so it's not as easy to get essence from that certain thing. Now there is still stuff that you can do to get essence, like in this case, like ironically chopping down trees. But you obviously get a good chunk from like watering your crops and petting your animals in the morning, and if you're obviously like not doing it yourself, then you're obviously not like one with nature, if that makes sense. So yeah, so there's like a sort of balance that this game kind of inadvertently created. I don't know if they did that on purpose. If they did, then bravo, honestly, because to me, yeah, it's just like, it's a little neat tidbit, because everybody else is like, well, why can't I do this? And it's like, well, you're not doing it yourself, so I mean, why would they reward you for it? Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely makes perfect sense to me, because that's basically what I was going to end up doing for myself, was that I was going to use the sprinklers, because, you know, I know crops are an important thing, but they're not really like my favorite part of the game. But I know that for the most part, though, you need them for the money. It's a decent money maker. So I was going to effectively get rid of you, because I don't need you. I was going to basically use the sprinklers for that and focus on the pets for the animals and stuff, because the animals for me is where it's always been like that for me. Like, if I could honestly show like any of my previous playthroughs in any of the Harvest Moon games, like I go absolutely crazy like when it comes to barns and stuff. Like I will fill up like my whole thing with barns and everything. I didn't realize I reached my goal for that. I wasn't paying attention, I was just shipping berries. Yeah, it's honestly going to be, ironically, it's not going to be that much different for this one, because like I think you can have like 12 animal barns, and I was going to basically have two big barns and two coops. Two big coops. And then I was going to have, because I wouldn't really have the room for all of them, so I gotta make some sacrifices. So because the cows give you like an everyday, if they, didn't you know? He's a fast cow. I got another brain fart. Give me a minute. You can hear. You can kind of hear it in my head, like doo doo doo. Yeah, that's right. So like the cows give you like an everyday product. So for me, it's just like have more cows and alpacas in them. So yeah, so I was going to have like one barn be like nothing but like cows, and but then have like, where's I think I'm down here for silver, yeah. No. But that was going to be the plan, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're nice enough to pack my lunch, but they could be. Yes, that one just spat out a bomb at me. I had to get rid of him before he got rid of me, because dang, that was nasty. Oop, time to head back. Yeah, I better head back. Fast cow. That was right. It's in time. See my cow march? See my cow? I gotta go talk to Adeline because I forgot all about that. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't think that I was that close to shipping all the berries that I needed. I'm so used to these things letting you like get. Thank you for fulfilling the Chrono Quest for berries. There's a lot of things I like about the capital, but I couldn't imagine not getting joy fresh berries here around like Mystria. Dang, I'm that full? Oh well, yeah, I'll eat the random daikon. You know, the horseradish. I'm eating it. I'm eating the daikon. The daikon radish. I'm calling it that now. What are you staring at? Garden shed. Is that an actual shed? No, it's probably not. I'll at some point in time get capybara bristles. I heard there's greenhouses. I want a greenhouse. It would be nice to grow like snow peas like all the time. I know, right? How rude. How rude that you sit there and watch what I eat, you crazy person, you. And I thought I had problems. Get inside. So I got enough wood now. I mean, you could say that I'm a weirdo just eating stuff in the middle of the street in front of people. However, this town owes me, so they got no choice but to watch me eat stuff in the middle of the street. Because I will do whatever I want. Probably very deep, I imagine. Especially with, you know, the fact that I can pull it out on a dime. Trying to save a vampire by throwing garlic at me. Yeah, we'll go to bed. Trying to say that I'm like a vampire. Ugh. Well, the moment that they were all like, so there's gonna be like romance and marriage, I was like, okay, so I gotta basically make like a really big bed. Because obviously, like, if I'm gonna like marry somebody, it's when you gotta have like the double bed thing going on. So that's not what I want. Well, I guess there's finally something. We'll name you after me then, I guess. So that was wrong. Yeah. True, yeah. I know there'd be even a better bonus if down the road if I could make something that looked like pajamas, because right now it's just a little strange to go to bed basically like wearing this. So I'll have to try to make added realism, you know, and add like pajamas in here. Well, there's a method to my madness. I started saving some of this stuff for my... So it's tempting to sell this, but I think I'm going to keep this batch so that way I have something to work with if I do decide to cook. Even though I don't think there's a real reward for it. As sad as that is. I just don't think there's a real... There's no like real benefit other than the increase in... But then you can just go insane like at one of those restaurants and just buy it yourself at that point. So I'm going to have to banish the white cow. I don't want white. I already got white. I mean, I keep those two. I always try to keep a little something going on here. So we'll see if I'm right. Yeah. Well, I know if it has like a real benefit. So now I'm assuming there's a glitch going on, because I could have sworn it's... Oh wait, no, I lied. I was getting ready to say, I'm like, there's only one baby, so why is there two? And I was like, ah, I forgot I bought you. So I'm going to try to make the gold... What are you doing? Like, really? There's like enough food over there. Pick up all of you guys. I guess. So there's gotta be some sort of... So there's gotta be some sort of visual glitch going on, because I could have sworn there was only two, and now all of a sudden there's like 4 cows that are like carrying like kids. So I'm like, I'm starting to wonder if that's like a visual glitch of some kind that's happening here. As for this new situation that I'm in, I think... Actually, I don't know. I thought I bought a golden chicken. 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. I apparently don't have a golden chicken. I think I did it to myself again. Like this time I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Probably knowing my luck. Like I said, this is pretty much where I have to focus, because if I don't focus on like the thing that I'm working on, which again has to be like one thing at a time, this is what happens. I could have sworn I bought a golden chicken because I was going to try to aim for the other... like the fall chickens and stuff with the golden chicken that I got. And I either got thrown off, or... I'm also going to probably blame a little bit on how the chickens all... Like, yeah, the fact that you got like 3 yellow-looking chickens, like that's kind of like, yeah, pretty much. Because I could have sworn I bought another golden chicken, and this is where my Guild Wars 2 script brain comes in, where I'm like, I thought I did, and I'm like, apparently I didn't, or maybe I bought the wrong one, because maybe I bought the silver one thinking I was going to get a different result. that's the only thing that comes to mind because it's a female versus the male gold. So I might have tried seeing if I could do something like with those two. But this is probably where I'm just going to just start throwing things at these chickens and cows and just seeing if I can get... Because right now I got another white one. And I don't want... It's like I'm trying to get that chocolate and it's not working. Because I'm pretty certain that was a... I wish I could make a brass chicken. Like, let's see what that one was. Yeah, it was a white cow. And I don't know why this chocolate one's being so elusive. I'll sell you. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they weren't showing up. Because if I'm full of chickens right now, and if they can't handle, like, the babies... I wish. As for the chocolate cow, no, they all produce white milk. It's just they just look like a different color, which I guess good for this game because there's actually people out there that do believe that a brown cow produces chocolate milk. I wish I was kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I think that's what happened. I think I was starting to focus on the chickens, but then it turned into the whole thing of like I wanted to focus on the cows more. That's like the only thing that comes to mind. Female gold. That's a gold. It's a gold chicken. Everybody. Everybody sees me buying a gold chicken. I'm not crazy. Oh, okay. I'll let you dream. Just like on how the blue cow gives you blueberry milk and the. Don't do that to me. I need to believe that this is a gold chicken. It sounds like either white's yellow. This thing likes torturing me. That's like my only success right now is that blue one. Oh, let's go back. I think that honestly doesn't help me with the chickens like at all is the fact that they're clearly going by like chick colors, I am assuming. Yeah, I just jumped over you. What are you gonna do about it? It's like they're, for some reason, they're having the chicks be a different color because that's clearly a white chicken, obviously. So clearly the white chick grew up into a white chicken. It's just for some reason they're all like, you know what sounds good is making the chick look yellow. There's you. Sorry. I think I got too many girls. Sure. Almost like with these guys, just start throwing caution into the wind at this rate. Yeah, it's like I'm not really sure like what their goal is, but it's definitely confusing and it's not really very helpful because yeah, it's like you're yes. I think they're ironically both the same gender though, so is it a coincidence? Most likely. Brown will be coming up later. Drop off my silver ingot. I need 16 more of those guys. Could be. Didn't Millie marry? Oh, I can't remember the guy's name. Cause I'm terrible with names, and I don't really care to remember a celebrity's name. But didn't he marry? Yeah, marry like John Bon Jovi's like son. Joke's on you. Alright, that's it. Stop that! Yeah. And I can't remember any of their names. Heck, I even barely know John Bon Jovi's name. The only reason why I know his name is because I always listen to that one song like, whoa, living on a prayer. Rare. I'm not legit for too much of anything nowadays. If I even was ever legit. Lizard. Whoa. Living with a bear. Dang it. Stop it. I hate you. Wizard on the stairs? That's a little specific. It could be a lizard on the stairs. And a wizard in a chair. Do. Ow. You again. Ow. Oh great, now we're bringing food into this. Look, is that a pear? The Berenstein Bears. Let's see. Okay. How dare you interrupt me? Unfortunately, that's where I decided to like look away. So I mean, I don't think he did. I think he just interrupted me doing something. If he did, then well, now he's dead. So I got my revenge. I think he just so rudely interrupted me. Hey! I said I want to go upstairs! Tell me what to do. Can't do that. Yeah, I can. I got one athletic cow. I have a cow that can win the Olympics. Don't tell me. Now that'd be something else if you're like grinding down the stairs. However, something tells me that... Nope, won't let me do that. I tried. Here it is. Yeah, it won't let me do it. I know, I'm working on it. Damn, you made it far. Maybe that's why the time is so fast. They're banking on people running around with the cow and everything and going like 90 miles an hour halfway across the town. I always pretend that it's a sea cow. Yeah, it's like I think everybody was kind of complaining as to why the time was so fast. It's like, I honestly wouldn't surprise me if it was because of that cow, because you move pretty fast. In fact, I actually have there was actually a mod out there when I was kind of playing around with getting that new furniture, that there's a mod that speeds you up. I'm kind of curious now to see how fast your cow is if you use that particular mod and like that makes yourself go. It like doubles like your speed. So I'm starting to wonder now like what it looks like if you speed up, like if your cow and like if you speed up your cow like that. Like, maybe before I stop for the night, I'll take a look at it, because it's pretty much like a quick, like, I'd have to, like, quickly, like, shut the game down, upload it, and... Congratulations, Ministry has reached Silver Star Town rank. Father and Mother reporting the mysterious reputation throughout the kingdom has never been better. The completed crown request has been making an impact. I have attached a reward from the capital. Yay! I probably would. I'm very curious now to see what that looks like. That was... See what I mean? They rewarded me with sugar. That was their reward, was sugar. Like, really? You know what? Let's go see. Let's go see what this looks like if I speed myself up. I have to. I'm now curious to see. Like it's caught me. +2 gives me a chance to try to remember like where the ugh. Well, first I gotta find it again because it was a little ways out. Yeah, just that's what I thought. I'm going to temporarily. So the screen's going to go blank here for a little bit while I mess with this. Oop. And it doesn't take long because I only got like a couple. I was just mostly just interested in getting just like different like furniture. And here it comes. All right, so now I get to see how fast this. Who's faster, me or the cow? That's why I didn't really like doing it with this one that much, because it was a little difficult, obviously, when it comes to, like, it translates a little too well onto the streaming thing, and so it was kind of like a little bit of a headache to kind of watch. I was like, it's probably a bit much for people to kind of, like, see, because you can just see, like, how fast, like, I'm, like, beelining it everywhere, and... I remember doing this for a little while just because it came in handy for, That is true. See, now that you know what the disaster is... Yeah. Now, let's see if it affects the cow. Nope, it doesn't affect the cow. I do move as fast as... Actually, no, I move faster than the cow. That's a little sad. A little funny, but sad. I'm hopped up on sugar. True, I was like, now I have to use the cow. Go to the back. Ah! There we go. Find my seeds. Oops. Whee! Yeah, I think that's all I got was that thing. Whee! Who needs a map? Who needs a cow when I can clear the map in half the time now? Uh-oh. Ooh, a new hat. Monster hat. Ironically, I don't think this area has too many new areas left. There might be one because, like, right now, like, the stairs are closed off, but I don't know if it'll actually amount to anything. Which is honestly, I mean, understandable, but a little sad when it comes to a game like this because, like, from what I've heard, like, it's got some, like, pretty deep lore to it, but it's just, obviously, for a farming sim, like, they can't have you, like, going off and, like something like Morrowind where you're, like, traveling, like, halfway across, like, the planet. It's just not feasible for a game of this size, and so it's a little kind of sad. And they always give you like such deep lore, but then it's like, well, you can't leave like your house, so good luck trying to figure everything else out about it. And so yeah, so you're kind of stuck like learning about it like through like some of these characters and everything. Nope, the closest thing to Lava Lands is that like deeper down you can. Oh, you're one of them, aren't you? What's happening here? Oh, I get it. You little shit. Pardon my... I was wondering why there was a 0. I'm like, now I get it. You're sitting there. It's cool enough. It's better reason to speak to characters. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, like that. If you like talk and be friends with Island, the pink-haired guy, like the archaeologist, like they actually like kind of go through like the lore of like the game and everything. And so it's like kind of like really neat at the end of the day because they'll actually like talk about like some of the lore of the game and how there's like this like apparently like it was like full of like witches and dragons and stuff and they all like got along, but I think there's like an assumption that because like Calderis was like basically like a statue that something must have happened. Because especially like when he talks, like he's like he always refers as like a happy time, and so there was like really like it's not known as like what's happening to like to the world, but there was apparently like some kind of conflict that happened, and it's really cool, honestly. It's like even though you may not be able to like get to know and like try, you know, and travel and everything like that, it's like you're still able to kind of learn about like the whole like areas, the lore behind everything. To me it almost kind of like sounds a little bit like Rune Factory, because Rune Factory will kind of go down that rabbit hole of like having like deep lore and everything, and And not just, oh, farm and be happy. It's like there's actually like a reason for like what you're doing and everything. No fair, you're floating. It's like cheating right now. I need more silver. Might have to retreat though. Ow. Even though I think you're barely hurting me. Ah, better retreat. Won't be the first time. It is not the first time I've accidentally passed out because... Oh yeah, well not only that, but it also gives you a reason to talk to everybody. Like, it gives you a chance to like learn a little bit about like everything, and I know like for me it's like something to a certain extent I'm kind of saving it for last almost, because it's like I want to be able to like talk and gift to everybody versus like, okay, I gave you your daily cake, I'm gonna have to scroll really fast so I can do things. And but yeah, but I think it's even hinted that Juniper is even a witch because she can like read like the language of some of the like some of like the old language when you're trying to get down into deeper floors. Like she can like read like the tablets and everything. So it's like hinted that she's like a witch. Plus two, she's got like that cauldron, which is, you know, very clearly like witch. Ship you. Keep the rest of it. Actually, no, I think I can ship you. Her name's even Juniper, which is like the berries. I just made that up. Her name is Juniper, but I don't know if she's actually related, like, you know, if that's like related. Like, I'm not really sure of the properties of the juniper berry. Seven more. I might be. I'm not sure. Alright, where do I put my... There we go. I'll say, like, I knew sod was somewhere. I don't think, though, that ironically, I guess I also find this refreshing, is that it's like, I think that while Celine is like on like the cover of this game, like I don't think she's like considered to be like the one that's like in your face. I just think she just has like the most like palatable, neutral thing about her. You know, being like one of the first characters that you encounter versus Calderis being a little later. And I think you're another silver cow. I don't know. That was a failure. I think I got 2 silver cows. Oh, it's raining. Easy day for me then for this. It definitely can't hold this. Like I said, it gives me a chance to actually like start straight up by mining versus, because I think I need like 6 or 7 more ingots, so I need to go back down into those mines and try to... Yeah, I got 2 silver cows. Cause it's a mist. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I'll see myself out now. Pet you. Pet you. So apparently, if I do a silver cow with any other tier, it comes out to be a silver cow. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. So I have to sell those guys and stick to the lower tiers. I was kind of hoping they would give me a higher tier, but they weren't going to. Stick all the things. Do 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 do. Well, like I said, I think it was kind of a shot in the dark, but basically I think if it's like of a higher tier, then it's gonna basically be like that. You're gonna get either like a silver or a higher. And because it wasn't like 2 silvers to increase my chances, it basically ended up being a silver cow. So I can't really say I was surprised on that. I don't know, is that actually a thing? I don't think, because I know there's like all kinds of like weird eye colors. But I don't know if like silver eye color is an actual thing. Because I know certain colors is because there's like a lack of a pigment. So it'd be like, what if your eyes had no pigment? I bet they were a cat. No, I'm just kidding. It's honestly a fascinating thought, really. It's like the same thing like heterochromia, like what gives somebody like 2 different eye colors and. It sounds about right. I know another thing too that I kind of want to think about because it's just weird to think about is that it's like usually like with animals like blue eyes or. Usually, like, animals with, like, blue eyes are, like, more prone to go blind, so it's like, is a blue-eyed person more prone to going blind? Oh, yeah, that I think was, because it's like the overall, like, pigment is why they look, like, so, like, pale and white and everything. Ah, didn't get me. I'm too fast. Too fast for you. Down the stairs I go. Eee. Keep up. Eee. Aw, I can't jump. Eee. I think it's like that, and then like a true like red-haired and green-eyed person is like the rarest, like one of like the rarest combinations. Ironically, I think I could be wrong. Like you always got either like red hair and then like blue eyes, or like green eyes and then like brown hair, but like a true like red hair green eyed is like a pretty rare. I can now make faux crystal berries. Yay. E. 30 I can do. Oh no, in that case, what they like to do then is they like to state how rare white-haired people are because it's supposed to indicate being special, but then like everybody has like white hair. That's what anime likes to do. Or they have purple hair. stairs are right in front of my face and I missed them. I hope I'm not stuck. There we go. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like for anime terms, it's always to indicate that person's like special, but then they turn around and give like everybody white hair, and it's just really funny to watch. It's like after a point, it's like, so is everybody special or is nobody special? Because you're kind of defeating the purpose of the whole thing with the white hair. To the point where it doesn't make any sense. Psyche Kusuo. I've never heard of that one, but I'm not really that much of a. I mean, there's like certain anime that I'm aware of, but unfortunately, I'm a mainstream person. Unless that was mainstream. That's honestly why I can respect, like, an anime that, like, does it right. No, it's Pokemon. Get it right. I wanna be the fairy. I better stop before I get sued by Nintendo. I used to be an avid anime fan where I would try to even like on like Netflix and Hulu, I would try to catch like some of the newer stuff, but after a while I just got tired of a lot of the stories just seem to just go in circles. And I think I was there's like a lot of anime that I would watch, but I just can't remember the names of right now. Like, the names just, like, really escape me at the moment. Robot Carnival? I'd have to look at that one. There was one that I remember where the, there was this one that I always remembered kind of getting fascinated with. The guy had, like, a gun head. I think it was actually called that. It was called, like, Gunhead. Get rid of those. I actually remember watching that one too, at least for a little while. Card Captor. How dare you? You're not supposed to get upset with me. I know one particular favorite that goes amongst, like my brother and I was like Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was a good one that we always loved watching. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that FLCL was pronounced as cool, fully cool. I just eat these. I'm eating random mushrooms. And then it was Samurai Champloo. One of the many ones where you watch it, but they don't really pronounce what the name is, so you're just guessing. I now have enough. I just need the money now. How much did you need? Oh, you just need the one. Oh, my dummy. This stuff already. Where is it? There it is. Champloo. Yeah, I can never remember the name entirely. I just remembered that, yeah, it was like, put that in some random spot. I'm coming to wake you up. I didn't know Street Fighter had an anime. I know they've been trying to do a lot of... Where are you? Are you here? I thought you were here. Shoot, you're at the manor. Hop the punch sugar away! Where are you? You're in here. Come on. Nope. 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 Yeah. Should show appreciate him ever making me look so good. Were you not the one that wanted those berries? Did I do it again? You weren't the one that wanted the berries, dang it. It was Josephine. Ugh. I was never, unfortunately, a fighter fan, so I don't really like. I think the only game that I always remembered playing in earnest was Crystal Berries, you're a miracle worker. I've never seen anything quite like these berries. I think the only real fighter that I've always played was like Soul Calibur. Sure, but you're gonna wait for him. Yeah, actually, I'm putting in my fridge. There's always Soul Calibur was always the fighter that I was always more or less playing. Cause I'm a weirdo. Always like it played a certain way that I didn't really mind. Like it wasn't like Voldo was my brother's. I think I usually played either like Siegfried or I would try to play Ivy. I didn't really get the Well, yeah, it was like I liked playing like the story aspects for that one, whereas I know like most people, yeah, like they play like Street Fighter for like the PvP, you know, like you get to play against somebody else. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to just beat up a computer and just feel good about myself because I'm not very good at these games. Yeah. Ivy was difficult. I liked her, but she was definitely very difficult to play. It was definitely interesting, like on how like Nightmare, like how Nightmare came about because of Soul Calibur, and the fact that it was like an actual thing, like in the game, and it wasn't just like Street Fighter. It was all like, you're wielding the Street Fighter, like no, like it was always just like a concept in there. Whereas like, yeah, like the Soul Calibur was like an actual thing like in the game. We'll pay you. I think I'm going to take care of my cows and stuff. Yeah, like technically, like as much as you could play them both for obvious reasons, like I always thought that they were like two different people. I think eventually they do get separated, but it's just like kind of like I didn't really realize that they were the same thing until it was like, yeah, like one of the storylines almost, and then like when I played like 4, I think it was. I can't remember which one it was. It was like the one like after the GameCube version. And I was still trying to like kind of play them, and that was when they were all like, oh, he finally managed to separate from his sword, from the Soul Calibur, and so his arm is like all jacked up, and so I was like, oh, they were two different people? Like, oh, they're the same person? So yeah, I think I'm going to go on ahead and try to wrap this up and then call it a night. I pretty much hit my... It's about closing time for me. And I'm starting to get a little bit of headache from running so fast, but I figured, like, well, might as well finish this up, at least having somewhat of a giggle. Whee! I forgot to call you guys out. So I will be running this one more time on Thursday. Unless I change my mind, I get lost in the hype of Cult of the Lamb. Because again, like, I think it comes out like the 22nd. The Woolhaven DLC. So depending upon how much I feel about grinding a barn versus grinding for a barn or a cow or a house versus, you know, actually playing Cult of the Lamb. It's potentially Thursday. I might start it sooner just because, like I said, like, I think Woolhaven technically starts after the game is done. Like, you do the main story, I think. I could be wrong. But I was wanting to make a decent amount of progress into it to show everybody Woolhaven. So I was initially wanting to... That is like a blue chicken. Like, that's like the bluest chicken I've ever seen. Like, look at it. It's blue. So I might actually do it sooner rather than later. Because I'm just like so hyped for Woolhaven. Like Cult of the Lamb is like my like Cult of the Lamb is like my guilty pleasure. So it's like I might start it sooner because I just don't think there's that much left in this one, and I don't think that I just don't think that watching somebody grind for something is the way to go. Like, sure, if there's like a variety of things to do, that's one thing, but I was just never really like, okay, you're seeing me get a bigger house, let's do this. Like, at least actually seeing like progress towards something to me is just like a lot more meaningful. Plus, too, again, Cult of the Lamb is like my jam. It's like, is these on? Yeah, they are. So I get to get a chance, so I get to allow this game to kind of cool down a little bit because they are going to add more to it as well. So yeah. And like I said, I could very well just turn around and 180 myself. I don't know yet. It's going to come down to, most likely what's going to end up happening is that's going to be Thursday, and it's going to be like, I'm going to be like at work and trying to think about which one I want to do. And then I'm going to like sit down and get ready to boot everything up, and I'm going to be all like, you know what? Let's do Cult of the Lamb. So, yeah. We'll have to see. In the meantime, though... Yeah, most likely it's gonna be last minute, because I mean, yeah, it's like I feel like I want to go there, but on the other hand, though, I'm prepping for DLC on one hand, and so it's like for a game that has no real end to it for this one, and that's kind of reached like its dead end. So yeah, it's a thought process. So in the meantime, if there's anything specific, though, that you guys might want to see, I mean, if you want to see Cult of the Lamb earlier, then yeah, we can do that. On the finality of things, though, yeah, I think I'm going to go on ahead and hop off. It's pushing 8 o'clock. Oh, well, see what I mean? It's like I feel like he's already secretly calling for... He's already secretly calling for Call to the Lamb, and like I said, that's okay. It's actually something that, like I said, I was kind of thinking about doing anyway, because I'm like super hyped for Woolhaven, and if I want to, I feel like it'd be a more fun time. So yeah. Then no problem, Ty. Anytime. I'm glad I'm entertaining. I try to be. as much as sometimes it's probably all like, what's up with this person? And I'd be all like, I don't know what I'm on right now. Have a good night and see everybody Thursday. Yep, bye. As always, message me in Discord if you want and all that other fun stuff. Yep, nighty night.